Hello friends, very good evening. Welcome back to my YouTube channel Talent Traders. Camarilla R4 breakdown or breakout which we have seen, and this video looking for a Camarilla L5. So as last video we are discussing about R5 to breakout. In this video we are going to create a scanner S5 to breakdown or a breakout. So how we are going to find out with the charting scanner, and simply we use the scanners to find out such as stocks, and then we can plan for our trading opportunities. Even yesterday we make R5 scanner. So the R5 Camarilla R5 breakout scanner. So we made a charting dashboard, and how many stocks which given you that breakout, and end of the day we are checking the zeal, PVR and granulars. These are all the stocks which closed over and above R5 that we created in yesterday. So same like that we are going to discuss about this video how to create a S5 breakout, and we are going to make a dashboard along with the same, and we'll find out the easiest way to find such a big moving opportunity. And Nifty started moving down today more than 150 points due to profit booking, and it was trading at an all-time high. Maybe yesterday we got a lot of opportunities. Even the scenario we find some opportunities on the stock in PVR and granulars, most of the stock. So let me go to check PVR R5 breakout here. Maybe initially moves some point where around 1465 from 1460, just about a small move, and then it triggers your stop loss. Maybe that happened due to the negative move, and granulars is the next one. So what is happening on granulars? Let me simply create the scanner and granulars which given you the breakout in the first immediate after the next 15 minutes, and it came to that taken a support at this level, and then it went higher somewhere around 350. Okay, so how we effectively use comparing with the market trend. So today let me check the downside stocks. Okay, how many stock which is going down, so we can track, and also we have some methods to implement that strategy that we can discuss about in next videos. And this video I'm just mainly talking about how to create the scanner. So maybe the same stock which broken yesterday, that means 6th of July, which given you the breakout above R5. Okay, so now the stock which is trading is huge from 295 to 316. So we can use for a positional also with a small stop loss, that can be possible. So let me discuss about this video. So let's welcome and go to this video now. So thank you for joining the session, and if you are new to my channel, kindly hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon to get the live notification, and thank you for subscribing once again. Okay, so let me go to start with the scanner creation. I just go for a create a scanner. It's a simple one line scanner, but you can't find out this particular customized indicator, because the creation of that customized indicator, customization of that particular camera is very important. After that only you can find out. If you are going to check in directly in the charting, that kind of scanners is not available. Not only Camarilla, we can create any kind of even I was created Dancian channel, and some other indicator like a CPR also I can create at that BCTC, something like that, and even more. So whatever the ideas which you have, so Bollinger Bands, that the Bollinger Band is already available. So the scanner which is not available on this particular charting, so we can get the derive the scanner, and we can go for. Okay, so that should be the good opportunity which we are going to play for the strategies, and very simple way we can easily find out the things. So let me go for the latest closing price of any stocks in future groups must be less than the Camarilla support file 1 day ago. Okay, so why I'm using a 1 day ago, that I will tell you now. Okay, so because we find out the particular next day Camarilla levels by using one of these scanners, the next day pivot with the CPR, one of the indicator which is available in trading view. So I just find out that next day it's about helping with my one of my student Piyush Bondi. Okay, so he was suggesting me that by using this scanner, and I was finding simply a next day Camarilla pivot. CPR is always available. Camarilla pivot we can derive. So you can see the calculations based on the mathematical calculations. The next day Camarilla levels will be updated here. Simply you can see here is the what I just added only this is what yes H3, H4 and H5, same like that L3, L4 and L5. So simply I find out for next day, not for today. These are all the today's level. Okay, this is what automatically calculating the tomorrow's level in the chart itself. So we can, why, what is the use of this particular scanner is we can easily find out the narrow range and the trending range. I can touch up that in the end of the session after this creating the scanners. So just don't skip the video and watch it now. Okay, so here we find out if you are going for this how many stocks, even Nifty. So almost 39 stocks were there in the list. And if you are going to bottom, and AU Bank, Mahindra and Mahindra, Intellectual, Deepak Nitrate, lot of stocks. So let me go to check the simple scanner which find out AU Bank. If you are focusing a stock which is downside, then you can go with the negative side. The change percentage should be descending like that. So what is the meaning by ascending and descending orders? Yeah, so you can see AU small bank, where it is started today, you can see, and the today's level and the next day level, don't confuse. And the today's level, it started in between. So one more concept which we recently updated, if the open price in between R3 and S3, then if it is breaks below S4, there is also be a trade opportunity. And in this case it is closed by 3 o'clock, it broken down the S5, it's broken down S5, and these are all the tomorrow's level. And many stocks, M&M, Intellectual, and then Mahindra, that is also broken. So if you following that Mahindra and Mahindra, where it is broken, yeah, Mahindra and Mahindra Financial Services, not about M&M Financial Service, M&M Fin. I think it was started by itself, the first candle itself, it is broken down and it was lower, and it is trading below to the level of Camarilla S5. So this is a stock. So we can simply find out. Okay, and Deepak Nitrate. So simple one line scanner which we can easily find out such a stock. Deepak Nitrate, it's about, yeah, you look at the stock, it was given you the R4 breakout, sorry, S5 breakdown and such a big move. So, and one more important thing, if any stock which given you such a big breakout, and look at this, the point where you should understand using the scanner, here is the rejection at H5, and here is the breakdown on L5. Okay, so there is a confusion, support and resistance is the key, and here in Camarilla H and L. Okay, so L5 is breakdown, so from 2140 now it is 2065, so we used on, and the position also we can plan for that. Prior to that, the stock doesn't break that level, you can see 1 2 3 consecutive days it doesn't broke. So here is the rejection, and it looks like a spin bar or an inverted hammer candle, and from that point moving down, and it's a huge down. Okay, so this is the stock which is giving you good performance. Even we can improve the performance. Here we are discussing about how to create the scanner. After creating the scanner, we can easily find out the stock, whether we are going to take the stock or not, that we should decide. Okay, that will help us to make such a trades. One important thing, so the stock which we are finding out below to that level. Okay, simply I just finding the stock which is below to the level Ambuja Cement and India Mud. So as per our scanner, that was working good and well. So look at this Ambuja Cement, it was given you such a breakdown, and after L5 is broken, okay, our support 5 is broken, and it wasn't just such a good move, and it came down. Okay, I hope you understood what I'm exactly looking for. Okay, such a stock, if I'm finding for a trade opportunity, that should be my best one. So how I did create this, simply by using our scanner that already created a customized indicator. So one more thing, this will fetch the stock which is already closed. Okay, so even we can use for another one more condition, simply that in the past 15 minutes, okay, or when did it crossed below, so that also we can get fetched that one in either 5 minutes or a 15 minutes. I'm just going for a 15 minutes, The open 15 minutes, the condition is the 15 minutes open must be greater than Camarilla S5. That should be a daily time frame. Okay, the levels are calculated by the open high low close from the previous day. So if you are using a 15 minutes time frame, that may be vary. So here I am just using one day ago. The same condition I am copying it right now. It must be less than, and here it should be a closing price must be less than. If you are updating this, and these are all the stocks like Tech Mahindra, OFSS, and Go Forth. These are all the stocks which is triggered that condition is meets at the closing hours. Let me go for a Tech M, so you will understand how I'm just filtering out. Tech Mahindra. You can see at nearby closing there is around 330 that was closed below the level. Maybe here there is an opportunity where we can focus for a trend downtrend from this level, because already it tested the top level and it got rejected from that top. Okay, so few days back, after that it never goes above that level, and now it is broken below. So even further days we can expect the stock in moving down. So maybe track the stock how it is going to be giving you the opportunities, and we can plan for it. Okay, just a moment. Where such a downside which we can focus on Monday. So maybe based on this previous history, and look at this point where the level is broken. At this point the level is broken. If you are positional, so we can keep that low as a stop. But it was not triggered again the second time the R5 is broken. So such a big move. From that point it is a consolidation slightly at this point, and finally it given you such a big move. So simply I just following the methods to find out. So it is a closing at end of the hours, and OFSS Go Forth, that is also happening at Go Forth. I think most of the stocks were coming, all the exchanges. How to filter it, I don't know. Okay, so long back I used trading view for that particular stock, that Camarilla indicator only I just used it. And look at this last candle, it is happening. And look at this, this is also be a H5 reversal, H5 rejection, and it gives you such a good moment. Maybe if I'm focusing for a H5 breakout, I can keep stop loss from L5, H5 and H4. That has resistance 5 and resistance 4. I can keep a stop loss, and maybe such a good opportunity that given you the reversal. Okay, so that is that one which is helping you to make such a good. And finally it came down to from H5 to L5. So huge move, huge volatility on those stocks. Okay, so if I'm saving the scan, okay, save the scan right now for a test, and just if I are saving, you can get the back test. So what are the stock which you given you exact time frame? So today July 7th. Okay, 10:30, and before 10:15 we have a 9:31 stock. It's about intellectual. So let me go for intellectual at 9:30. So it's a time wise we can pick out 9:30. It's a big huge candle, and it was a huge candle on the closing itself. So we may not be going to focus that intellectual. And after that we got some stocks, PI Industries. So let me go for a PI Industries. Maybe here at 10:15. That is giving you the such a opportunity at 10:15 exactly. So now after that it is giving you such a good movement after 10:50. So if any stock which closed nearby the closing hours door, I think this time you have a lot of stocks around 10:30. Ambuja Cement, BHEL, and BHEL yesterday given you entry based on our advanced strategy, but today it given you the reversal. Look at this, today it given you the reversal, and it was given you the sale point at 10:30. After that it is a quite good reversal and reaches to this S3, and also you get some clear reversal confirmation, the doji candle at the bottom. Maybe after this opening it was moving down and down, and finally it breaks below, and from that point it reversed back. So such a good opportunity. So, and one more important thing, and this one we took an advanced option strategy, and yesterday itself it given you such a big amount of profit, 15k, 1.5 rupees, and now today it's went down, and that particular option is not liquid. Okay, so no problem. But also lot of stock, Tata Consume, Shriram Finance. You should focus the previous one. That is also be we need to Tata Communication, Tata Consumer Product. Tata consumer product, that one given you the breakout around 10:30, immediately it moves down and now again retrace that level and return back. So simply the scanner which helping you to find out the stock which is exactly given you that opportunity, and also we can add more conditions to that to filter out the stock which is started from that level and it is coming down, something like that we can focus. And how we can go for a dashboard? Simply we can focus at top stocks. Already we have created a dashboard. From using that dashboard, so we find out R5 stocks, and I simply going to make S5 one. Simply I to go adding that scanners in this list, and I can edit, making this one like this. Okay, so simply save the layout, Camarilla S5. So simply edit it and everything will be seen. And here the latest closed must be less than. Simple one. So already we created, and here we just go for a Camarilla S5 and then save this and submit this. And one more important thing we have to do it, edit. So we should focus here filters and group by percentage ascending. If you're done, see, you can look at this. What is happening here? Edit, filter, group, percentage, already descending. Just a second. Yeah, so there is a confusion, ascending and descending. Yeah, the call side would be ascending, put side would be descending, whatever it may be. So here AU Bank, M&M Finance, Intellectual are those stocks more percentage loser and also break down below S4. So that should be a key opportunity at the stock. These stocks which we can focus for an opportunity, maybe intraday or positional. And look at this McDowell and Astral that given you. Astral given you the target today, and based on our stall, the calls are coming. Astral. Okay, look at this. Here there is a breakdown. There is a breakdown which is happening here at this moment. And there is a lot of concept which we can going to discuss with that. And today's level is broken here, and it was not a big move, but from that point it is giving you such a big trending, and along with that this particular thing. So someone were asking about some doubts on that in the chat. So why you are using for 1 day ago Camarilla? If I'm using 1 day ago Camarilla, if the day closes, for example, this Camarilla level is calculated by the current previous day open, high, low, close levels. Okay, so comparing with the previous level, it will be plotted today's level. For example, if I'm taking a today's level, it will be plotted the next day. Okay, in this next day level, so we have to find, we don't get any candles, but the levels will be in advance. Okay, so we don't get any candles, but we can find out the Camarilla size, like a narrow or something like that, which we can focus. Okay, simply here we find this much of stocks which is given you breakdown below. So, and one more thing, from this list of stocks we can find out the simple stock which is going to be inside between the previous day, maybe the narrow Camarilla, that is called a narrow Camarilla. So now I tell you, if I'm using today's level, okay, that will be entirely changing. Now I tell you, when you using the current day data, for example, Camarilla R4, okay, Camarilla, latest Camarilla R4 must be less than 1 day ago Camarilla R4. Support simply it will be finding out. There you go. Simply we can go for S4, that will be greater than Camarilla S4. One day advance, we can get the stocks. Look at this. I think it's not a cash future segment. Look at the into Petro. These are almost 16 stocks. From this 16 stock, if you find any breakout, that would be a better opportunity. Let me go for HPCL and MGL. I will show you that MGL, and look at this MGL. Have you got it? Here you can see how this looks. This is what previous day H4, and today's H4 is less than that, and this is what a previous day R4, and today's R4 even less. It's a inside one. So even which we calculate, that would be R3 and S3. This four levels would be inside between this level. That is called a very narrow. So I will suggest you, or I will plot you that with the scanner itself. So R4 is less than one day ago. R3, here we can make this one very narrow stocks. Today we don't get any narrow stocks. Hope you got it. So let me run the scan for a testing purpose. Save this, submit, and after submitting we can get a back test. Look at this yesterday. BHEL, Bharat Forge, Hindustan Unilever, sorry, 6th of the month. Yeah, yesterday. So let me go for a BHEL, whether it is right. Look at this. This is called a breakout, which we are focusing for. And entirely this level, this is what a R3 and S3 level. So you can simply mention, I will mention you. It's a big concept which I am explaining you. R3 and S3 and R4 and S4. Everything it's inside between that. So this day we can expect a very trending day. But it started here, okay. But it was not given you such a big benefit. Okay, no problem. Some other stocks which we got it. So Can Finvom, Deepak Nitrate. Oh, we got it. This one given is such a big. Instead of that, we are filtering out bigger stocks from that list. So previous day that should be a very narrow, and today it is breaks either R5 or S5. That should be a good opportunity. And Divis Lab, AB Capital. And it doesn't give you the breakdown or breakout. Very narrow. Comparatively previous day, it is trading and it may be a rejection at this point. So if you are rejection, that will be given you some benefit. And previous level is broken down, so it was very flat. So simply we can find out with this R3 and S3 and R5 and S5 by using a Camarilla scanners. I hope you understood how we are finding that level, and there is a lot of concept which is available, but we are not discussing about the concepts. I'm just discussing about the trade which we are going to plan for it. I hope you enjoyed this session. If you have further questions or a doubt or any other thing, which you can message me, and you can comment on the comment box. So thank you for watching, and I hope you understood how that we created the scanner. Still, if you are not subscribing the channel, just subscribe the channel to get more update. Thank you for watching, and thank you so much. And we'll meet you on Monday live session. Meanwhile, make my videos. Thank you.